Okay, so I've been wanting to actually start doing the little vlog stuff for a while now, and now that I've got my laptop, I got a new ROG, Asus 501. Definitely not the best laptop you can buy, but they had an open box special at Best Buy, so I took it home with me. I'm just trying to get some of this stuff with video ironed out before I go any further with anything. Learning how to use Power Director and trying to get the best quality I can out of my camera before. I think I have it set to 720 at 30, I think, which is because it used to take about 30 minutes to edit about 5 minutes, 6 minutes of footage on my old laptop with the integrated graphics. I think it was a Lenovo ThinkPad. It was really not built for that, so I had a lot of problems. But now this one, it has a GTX, a NVIDIA 960M with 4 gigabytes dedicated RAM for the video card, which is pretty nice. I like it. I'll probably be doing some other stuff like maybe video game play and Counter-Strike and Blade of Souls from a noob's perspective. Never really played MMOs too much. Never really was good at Counter-Strike either, for that matter, but just have some different things for the channel. Most of it's pretty much just going to be vlogging and riding around with my next door neighbor, who's on his first motorcycle, actually, which is a Buell XB12 that he bought at the beginning of the year from somebody who had it. Really wasn't really running right. It had a bunch of issues, missing parts, and the the head temp sensor wasn't working, which made the bike constantly run in limp mode, really rich, and it wouldn't start half the time. It would foul plugs out and then be done with it, and $13 a plug to have to change them out once a week was pretty sucky. So the guy ended up selling it to my neighbor, and we got it running right. We still have some tuning issues to work out, but other than that, it should be fine. I'll probably be documenting my 2001 Ducati 996S build also. I don't know if I'm going to document too much of the disassembly, being that the bike is, it was missing enough things to where you could say it was almost stripped, except for the motor being in the chassis, which is, 3 bolts. And the service manual documents it pretty well. I wanted to just pretty much just record the assembly portion of the build, along with valve adjustment and things of that nature, checking deck height and adjusting your squish accordingly, getting the Desmo Quattro motor working the way it's supposed to. Really interesting, actually, how that motor works. No valve springs, just opening and closing, rockers, all operated by one cam. Oh, really? So, I don't know. Just mostly a test, just to see how the mic does in the helmet and with the camera. I'm really not even sure whether the wind noise is going to be down, because some people who had the Ion Air Pros had issues with, even when you plug the mic in, you were still getting sound from the onboard mic also. So this one is the audiotechnica. I think it's like the 355 or whatever, whatever it's called, IS, that everybody seems to be using. So just trying to get that piece, just trying to get it to see how well it works actually, and go from there. You know what, I need gas, so move over here. Now, one of the cool things about where I live is there's a bunch of drive-thrus that have girls in bikinis, which is pretty cool. So maybe me and my buddy will run around touring those, doing like a review or something. I don't know yet. We'll see. Just the pumping gas. I've been riding my bike a whole lot this year. I think I've only put a few hundred miles on it, but it's mainly just due to the fact that there was really nobody to ride with. I hadn't really been commuting back and forth to work too much. Which is usually what I would normally use it for, but that's just not, this really wasn't plausible. I had to be making deliveries of heavy shit, so it just really wasn't working. But now that we have our delivery set up and FedEx going to and from the warehouse, I'm actually going to start using my bike again to go to work. Pretty boring drive, just open fields and you know, tractors. I actually work about, our warehouse is about maybe 4 minutes now away from the US-Mexico border. So like I said, really not much out there besides you know, travelers, tractor trailers, gas fucking Pemex trucks. Okay. So it's pretty boring around here other than that. I guess we will just start shooting more video and try and put an entire one together. See if you guys like it or not. I guess we'll go ahead and do a time warp to when there's actually something to record. Later.